What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. I know I haven't been posting for a long time because I've been busy. I had school, sports, so many things. It's been like a year that I haven't been posting on YouTube. So I'm here back with a reaction video and an horror video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Put a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can be posting a lot.
I'd been driving for 2 days on a cross-country road trip, only taking breaks to sleep and refuel. I was somewhere in the middle of nowhere when snowflakes started to fall on my windshield. By the time I made it to the next exit, the visibility was too poor to drive in. To my surprise, not far off the ramp, there was a Chuck E. Cheese, just sitting by itself in a parking lot with no other buildings around it. It was nighttime, but the lights were still on. The inside was just as barren and empty as the surroundings. It was dead quiet, dimly lit, and to my disappointment, very drafty. Only one other customer was there taking shelter with me.
Honestly, I would run away from that place.
A nice-looking girl sitting by herself. She looked up at me as I entered, so I walked up to her table and tried to strike up conversation. Hey, bet you thought you never seen one of these places out here.
I sure didn't. Kinda popped up out of nowhere. But it's nice, isn't it?
I looked around and lied. Sure, it's pretty nice. It's better than black ice.
So, what are you doing in the middle?
That seems racist. Honestly, that seems racist. I don't know.
of nowhere?
Going home for the holidays, seeing the folks and all that.
Oh, that's great! Me too. Hey, you want some pizza? I ordered a pie, but they do 16 inches. I can't finish all that.
Oh, don't worry, I'll help you. Right as I sat down across from her, the pizza came out. It was gone in minutes. I was already starting to like this girl. It's not every day you meet a girl you can pig out on mediocre pizza with. Afterwards, we decided to mess around in the arcade. The girl went to the bathroom as I walked up to the cashier. He was this old shriveled husk in a cheesy uniform. I held out some cash and asked, "Hey, can I get this in arcade coins?" The old man took the money, then said something completely out of the blue.
Your girlfriend's looking tastier than our pizza.
Excuse me? The cashier ignored me as he counted the coins. It was then that I noticed the mascot. The rat stood in a corner behind the counter, motionless, staring with those empty black eyes.
Now you two have fun.
The cashier dumped a pile of coins into my hands. With that as a pass, I rushed away from the counter and did my best to forget about what the guy said. Unfortunately, that's when I saw how lame and defunct the arcade was. All the good games were out of order, and the only games left were the boring gimmicks that scam you out of your coins. But I'd already paid for the coins, so we decided to play anyway. The best thing they had was this claw machine with stuff like iPods and Bluetooth speakers for prizes. Of course, I couldn't get a single thing to drop into the bucket. The whole time, I could feel the eyes of the rat mascot all over me as he stood in a corner. I started to get frustrated, so I excused myself to the bathroom to calm down. I was only in there for a minute, but when I got out, the girl was gone. I looked around frantically, but I couldn't find her. The claw machine we were using just a minute ago was now covered up with a curtain and had an out-of-order sign taped onto it. And that rat mascot was standing right beside it, still totally motionless and still incessantly staring. I hustled up to the cashier once more and asked, "Have you seen the girl I was with? She was just here."
She left, sir, and you have to leave too. We're closing now.
What? But we were-
We are closed! Leave so I can go home!
But I literally just-
Leave us alone! I'm calling the cops!
Okay! I looked back to the mascot at the claw machine one last time. Its eyes had been following me from the moment I stepped foot in the place. I had no problem with getting away from that thing. I headed for the door, but when I got there, I stopped. I heard a noise, a thud, a rattling, and the faint echoing voice of a girl. I turned back to see the rat standing right in front of me. It was standing really close to me now. I could hear the person inside breathing heavily. I wanted to run past him and look for the source of the noise, but I had no idea how strong the guy inside the suit could have been. Reluctantly, I turned away and left the building into the fallen powder outside. As soon as I left the building, the light shut off and I could no longer see anything inside. I made my way to my car to sleep until it was safe to drive again. Except, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't stop thinking about that girl. Where did she go? I never even learned her name. To this day, I worry if I let something terrible happen right under my nose. Unfortunately, I don't even know where exactly I stopped that night. And without a name to give, there's not much help I can give to anyone who might be looking for her. It's a shame, really. She was very nice.